Good morning. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking about what I should title this video. I wasn't sure I was just gonna call it life or I want to talk about another topic for all. But actually, something I noticed, you guys probably noticed in the last video as well. I say a lot of for no reason. Now, I used to do a marketing job back in the day, and that's what I just did it again. It's just so like I do it so unconsciously, but it was something that I was trying to get rid of. When you're speaking to the clients or whatever, I was trying to cut out the and not really have those. If I was just gonna talk, I would just say something meaningful, but it's still a work in progress, I guess. Anyways, see these like when I'm trying to think of what next to say, I want to say so but yeah, you guys bear with me, man. I'm still working on myself. You feel me? But now, I guess I kind of just wanted to talk about life for all, and how is genuinely actually like life is genuinely beautiful, man. Like people get so captivated in either their past or their future. They don't really think about living in the present. And it's really important to really live in your future as well, just because I feel like it's important to have big goals in your life, whatever it is. If you have something that matters to you, you should have a goal. Whether it's to become this, whether it's to do this, whatever it is, if you have a big goal, I feel like you should live in your future. But at the same time, there should be a balance. You should be living in your present whilst working towards your future. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There's this quote that I heard, and I will probably repeat this quote in a couple of videos. And it just goes like, be the life, don't see it. So the idea behind it is basically most people, obviously everyone wants to get rich, everyone wants to make money, everyone wants to become successful, but most people just see the life. They want to do that. No one actually, or not no one, but most people don't become the life. And it's not in the sense of you're not going to become rich or successful. It's you're not that right now. Like, obviously you're not just going to become rich or successful just overnight, but trying to add habits of what you feel like your rich self or successful self will be doing, incorporating that into your life right now. So let's say you have a bad sleeping pattern. You wake up at, I don't know, 3 p.m., go to bed at like 5 a.m. or something like that. Really think about it. Would you in the future, when you're successful owning a business, you have children, you have a wife, or you have whatever type of life you want to live, would you be waking up at that time? Would you have time to sleep in till 3 p.m.? The answer is probably not. You're going to be busy, running around. You're probably not even going to get enough sleep for all. But sleep is very important, guys. Don't ever forget sleep. I try to max out my sleep as much as I can. I'm still building myself. That's basically the idea behind it. Trying to be the life and adding habits that you feel like your successful self will be doing right now. Like working, if it is whatever you're working on, if you're trying to become an entrepreneur or whatever, trying to, work as much as possible, because rich, successful you will probably be working quite a lot. And you won't probably have time for those parties. Let's say there's some random party going on, and you just pause and think like, would me in 5-10 years when I'm successful and owning a business, whatever, would I be going to that party? Would I have time for that for all? No. So yeah, that's just I feel like that's a quote that's really inspired me. I'm trying to do the best that I can. Really try to picture myself in the future, um, and just do the best that I can right now because that's all you can do. Um, and I do feel like a lot of people know that, when they're lacking. Um, at least I know when I feel like I could have done better at whatever I'm doing. Um, I just feel, how should I say it? Sorry, guys, I know I'm saying quite a lot of whatever, but it's it just doesn't feel. I feel very unfulfilled. Like, especially if there's a day that goes by where I don't do anything, or not even anything. It's just I haven't done what I could have done. You know what I'm trying to say? Um, I just feel like it's shitty. Like, I just don't feel that. I just feel like I wasted that day for real. Like, and I'll never get that time back. Um, and it is probably something that I'm going to regret at some point in time. Um, but that's life, man. Some days, you, you do work that you're proud of, and some days you don't. But the real task is trying to maximize the days that you do maximize and minimize the days that you minimize until there's no minimizing days left. Um, but yeah, you know, life is really beautiful, man. I don't feel like people take like enough time just to go walk outside. Walk outside, just look around, look at nature, look into the sky. Have you actually like ever just walked around or just sat down somewhere, just looked into the sky, like whether it's at night, in the morning? Like, have you actually like taken the time of day just to chill, just to appreciate life in the moment? I really don't feel like people do that enough. Um, just appreciating what you have in the moment without thinking about anything in the future, Because obviously I said I do try my best to live in the future, but um, I always think about my present. I'm always grateful for what I have. I thank God every single day. There's not a day that goes by where I don't thank God, Alhamdulillah. I have, you know, everything that I could really want. People just look at what they don't have and, just ruin themselves over it. Because what can you really do about something you don't have? It's always the uncontrollables that people focus on, and it's just so sad. Um, I don't know. I feel like I've always been a content guy, in the sense of I'm always happy with what I have, but I'm never fulfilled where I feel like, okay, cool, this is it. I can chill now. You know, I always feel like there's always something for me to do. Um, like, you know, goals that I've set for myself, standards that I don't feel like really and truly I shouldn't really say it can't be completed because that's then knocking myself. But at the same time, it's a big task. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like I know I'm gonna be working for a long time trying to reach my goals. Um, and that's fine with me because God didn't put us on this earth to be happy. I know that sounds weird or cruel, or whatever, but I genuinely don't believe God put us on this earth to be happy. Um, this world was made genuinely for growth. That's the main thing: growth and becoming better. And what comes with growth? A lot of pain and a lot of happiness as well. Obviously, you're going to be happy on the way of your growth, um, but there's going to be a lot of sadness. So if it's going to be both happy and sad at the same time, did God really put you on this earth to be happy? Whilst the end goal of both those things is growth, where you become a better person in whatever way it is. Um, whether that is, you know, spiritually, physically, mentally, just any type of way. I really feel like that's why we're here, you know, to obey God and His message, and, you know, grow just as people.